Yeah, y'all, it's your boy Philadelphia Freeway, and you tuned in to King's Court with my man DJ Hustle.
Yo, this your boy Trick Daddy Dollars, and I'm in King's Court with my dog DJ Hustle.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is B.O.B. and right now you're locked into King's Court. And my brother from another, DJ Hustle.
You got 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls.
Yes, 5. I have 3 boys, 2 girls.
3 boys, 2
yes.
girls. Who was the roughest raising, the boys or the girls?
None of my kids really lived with me. They lived with their moms, but they all hung with me, you know. But it's mutual respect. No problem on my babies, knock on wood. One is executive, he has his own company over at Interscope Records. My other son is in college. My 2 girls are gifted, 2 girls are 2 gifted girls. And my youngest son is a black belt in karate already at 10.
Oh, at 10?
Mm-hmm, at 10 years old.
Wow. So which one is most like you?
They all like me. But if I had to say who truly liked me, it would be my oldest son and my daughter, Trinity.
Your oldest son and your daughter?
Yeah, I see they have the DNA that's necessary to control your emotions and to outthink people. That's it. You got to have a gift for that.
Got to.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to go to the next segment. I'm going to give you a comedian's name. I just want you to give me your critique. Not movies, not TV shows, just stand-up comedy.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that you say, fear you going on stage. They won't go on stage after.
Oh, yeah, it used to be like that. I walk in the room and an argument would start. Like, I'm not going on after TK. So most of the time coming up, I always had to go last because nobody wanted to rock what feel that heat once I dropped it. So it's cool. You know, it is what it is.
Even Cedric the Entertainer. Did you try to book Cedric?
I did book Cedric the Entertainer. I mean, my homies, my street niggas, you know, I'm always invested in something. And matter of fact, I was looking at that contract the other day. We booked a show in Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. And we kept it secret. I didn't want to be on the flyer because I knew that comedians, or particularly him, wouldn't want me on the show. So we get ready to do the show. It's not him, he tells his management, but his management is telling us that TK can't be on the show, not knowing it's my money involved with the shit. So the goal as a businessman was to fall back and not worry about it, just get the money and keep it moving. Because that's what I had to do back in the day. Like I intimidated so many comedians, they were so afraid that I would put money up to do shows so that I could be on the show so no one could tell me that I can't be on the show. Right. So I just waited until it was really all about me and I don't have to deal with that type of shit no more. So we cool.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, the first comedian's name is Chris Rock.
Excellent comedian. You know, love his humor, nice kid, quiet, and he's in his own lane. He's doing his thing.
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan, what a journey for him. You know, started as a young kid. I got pictures with him when he was a young boy coming up, and to see where his life ended now, successful, TV shows, doing his thing, I'm proud of him.
Jamie Foxx.
One of the most. He's so gifted that it's weird. I think if he just had one talent, he could be bigger than what he is.
Yeah,
but because he's so talented, he's spread out. Mm-hmm.
And see, we're not going to go too deep into it, but that was one of the things we're going to touch on. We'll bring you back, because in 1991, the Oakland Comedy Competition,
yes,
you had a bout, if you will.
Right, with him.
Jamie.
Oh yeah, I told him straight up, he couldn't follow me. And he admitted too, it's right on tape. You know, if you look at on YouTube, on Jamie Foxx and TK Kirkland, he says that. He says that TK was the hottest thing that ever, he wanted to be like me on the mic. He's like, I was the coldest thing that ever touched the mic. So, you know, that's a great compliment.
Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave, I don't really know Dave really, really well, but what he's contributed to the comedy world, is phenomenal because that Dave Chappelle show was
that Dave Chappelle
classic, my man. I just wish that it could have stayed on a little longer. But he did, you know, whatever his reasons were, I hope it was okay. But I would have ran that motherfucker to the ground. I know I would have. I'm just saying. I would have ran that motherfucker to the ground.
Next one had a show himself, Martin Lawrence.
Totally unbelievable. Martin took a situation and ran with it, but just like all other men in America, he allowed pussy to fuck up his money.
Yeah, true story. True story.
Yeah, because he was flirting with homegirl, got heated. They ain't want to work together last time. That's crazy, man.
That's it. Now the show's coming back, so we'll see how that works.
Yeah, we'll see how it works.
See how that works. Cat Williams.
Interesting dude. It goes to show you that no matter what your pain is or what you're going through, if you get your mind right, you can get back on track. And he got back on track and out there doing it. So I'm glad he's alive. I'm glad he's healthy. I'm glad he's doing his thing. So that's cool.
Monique.
Monique is interesting. Monique is a classic example of Dick taking you off your square because she truly loved her husband. Yeah, and she's a different individual in his realm of leadership.
It's a great perspective.
Yeah.
I never thought about that one. That's a good one. Marlon Wayne.
Don't really know him well, but that whole family to me is just phenomenal. The way they take care of each other, and they make sure that they all are straight, and you got to respect that.
Yep. Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's a grinder. You know, I caught a lot of flack in 2016 when I said he wasn't funny, but they said that he was funny, but they didn't play the other part of the. Well, people didn't play the other part. Kevin Hart is one of the nicest young men I know. I thought his stand-up was, to me, at that time, just decent. But we live in a world now that people are so soft that if you say something they think you're hating or whatever, now I can handle it, you know. I can handle it. But the thing with Kevin Hart is that a grinder, a winner, successful in his own lane. It also shows that when he switched management, it changed his career. See, people look what Kevin Hart did, but Kevin Hart, it wasn't a businessman. Kevin Hart was just a nice guy who was in the, what's the word I'm looking for? In the system in Hollywood to come up every time when you needed a comedian. A lot of people don't know that there's certain people that they go at, but Kevin always came up. So, and also Kevin had, when he switched management, rest his history.
It's pretty much all about your management.
It's about management, you know, it's about management. I just don't like giving up the kind of money I got to give up to get a manager. And I'm doing well. See, I own my own label. I ain't got to share that with nobody. So, I get a lot. I get 80% of everything. Ain't nobody getting that.
Master P.
Exactly. Ain't nobody getting that, dog.
Master P.
Yes, sir.
He's moving, man. And once again, like I said, we got the Gangsta Coversation, October 26th.
Gangsta Coversation. Listen to me. With Walking in the Rain, the remake of Walking in the Rain, with the stand-up comedy of Gangsta Coversation on the album, I'm truly hoping to take comedy to another level after this. It's gonna, but if you're weak, if you're sensitive, this album's not for you. If you ain't got your life together mentally, this album's not for you. But if you're solid, if you gotta be solid to listen to this. If not, you're gonna shiver.
Get in your feelings.
Yeah, you're gonna get in your feelings. You're gonna hate a nigga. But I hope if you do get it, I want you to hate me. I always tell people all the time, if you hate me, you'll remember me for the rest of your life. Yeah. And all I'm trying to do is just tell people the truth. And we go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, Gangsta Coversation. And you get it on iTunes. Can't get it nowhere else. And the reason why I make sure you get it on iTunes, because I'm old school. I ain't streaming shit. You ain't listening to my shit for free.
I know that's
no
right.
disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Get it, pay, contribute, and the proceeds, part of the proceeds, is gonna go, and nobody knows about this shit, you guys gonna hear it first, is going to XXXtentacion's son, baby X. So I'm setting up a college fund for him. It'll be a press conference, all that stuff in October. But you guys are hearing it first, you know, because he's on the album, he's in the Netflix special, or the Amazon special, and shout out to Baby and Lil Wayne, they're all in it as well, because you know we all came up together, so they in the special with me, so it's a good look. I'm excited. That's what's up, man. Oh yeah.
Y'all can pre-order that thing now.
Yep, pre-order it now on iTunes. Guarantee you, you're gonna love this.
T to the motherfucking K. We're gonna have him back. We're gonna delve more into his life. We're gonna get into the watch. We're gonna get into the Charlie Murphy fight.
Yeah, and for the watch and the Charlie Murphy thing, just to throw it out there, happened in 1982.
That's right.
Most of these people watching this thing wasn't even born.
Yeah, it go way back. We got him going back to the 80s. He ran track in '84 in the Olympic trials.
Yep, it was track star.
He done ran on the track of Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner Classic.
Yeah, he's
involved. This guy should be a detective.
He's involved.
He has really done his homework.
He's involved in Scientology. I think that was '82.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to do an interview on that because they still mess with me to this day about Scientology, and I knew I mentioned it on the air once. And I was gonna prove a point to really show that I'm that nigga. But I've learned in life sometimes you don't have to prove everything. No, I've had an interesting life.
You have.
Yeah.
We're gonna dig all into it. The tour. You went on tour with NWA and you took a chick. And
Ren Proctor. Yeah. True story, yo. I'm buying the bitch shit, and I had to get to the venue early. And left her at the hotel. And I kept wondering why it's taking her so long. Damn, it's taking a long time. So she finally comes, and we laying in bed. I didn't have sex with her. For some reason, I didn't fuck her that night. I fucked her before that night. But that night, we laying in bed, I hear this knock. I get up. It's easy. He said, and we out in the hallway, talking. He said, yo, Ren fucked that girl early today while you was on stage. And Easy falls out on the floor and rolling. He is literally rolling down the hallway. I'll never forget that. Shout out to MC Ren.
Shout out to Ren, boy. You gotta watch Ren around your girl.
Yeah, Ren married now. I'm doing this thing, but shout out to Ren.
So the girl.
I have no idea who she is or who she was.
I know you kicked her out of the room, but that was the last
time. I definitely kicked her. Matter of fact, I think I left her. Back when I was young, I would leave hoes in a minute. Your ass got left and figured out the way to get back. And it's not to be mean to people here. It's just that some things you just got to do to teach motherfuckers that when you meet the next person, how you have to move. Yeah. That's the way I do. I'm a teacher. I bet that bitch ain't do that no more.
That dude said I'm a teacher.
I'm a teacher.
Wow. So yeah, we're gonna get into all that, man. We're gonna get into the bad boy thing because it wasn't public credit card.
Right, that's true. It wasn't.
Your cousin was an FBI guy.
Right. That's so true. But it was Puffy's credit card, but it was his number. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Everything was set up through some people. I was making a phone call, but I never snitched on the female that put it together.
You didn't?
I never snitched on her. So I took the weight. My cousin was involved because my cousin was doing a favor for me. He's a federal agent, and he walked into a situation where the jewelers was ambushing me. So he gets caught up. He's looking at me. Our family is tripping because he's my cousin. So my mother and his mother's sisters. So me and him talked like almost 10 years, 10, 11 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because I knew how he was, and I wasn't going to kiss his ass. Yeah. I'm one of them type of people. And then one day we ran into each other, we hugged each other, and we've been rolling ever since.
Yeah, you never did say the name of the girl. Yeah, you held it down. So yeah, so what's her name?
Yeah, if I could remember, I wouldn't tell you, but I really don't remember. I really don't. I know she was fine though.
Yeah,
she was fine.
She was the plug for sure.
Yeah, she was plugged.
Yeah, she was the plug.
Yeah, she was a straight plug.
We got to talk about all that. We got to talk about your time with Cash Money on the road.
Yeah.
You know, and you was in the Baller Blocking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this guy that we gotta peel back, but in the time frame, we just don't have enough to.
Yeah. I appreciate my man. I gotta catch a flight and off into the wind. Moving and shaking, man. Once again, T to the motherfucking K, man. Give me your IG. And DJ Hustle, yo. You can follow me on Instagram at TK_Kirkland, and make sure that you follow my podcast, the TK Kirkland Show, on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts, and you can subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and it's free. But please pre-order the hottest hip hop comedy album ever, Gangsta Coversation. Ever. King's Court TV, man. King's Court. TK Kirkland. T to the motherfucking. He will be back. K. Signing off.
Yeah, y'all, it's your boy Philadelphia Freeway, and you tuned in to King's Court with my man DJ Hustle.